Welcome back to my Klutzy Cupid. Now, you'll notice that the dialogue for this entire episode will be in green because I recorded it once, and half of it turned into me sounding like the main character from Splatoon. I really hope my mic is not messing up. Anyway, as I said previously, I'm gonna go for Kururu as my first route, and to do that, I gotta write Love Meal's name in the love note 5 times in succession, and this is her. Well, guess I'll try writing Love Meal's name. This is just a test after all, so I don't think she'd mind. She'd definitely be surprised, though. Hell, let's surprise her. I couldn't help but chuckle. Don't worry about it. I answered pompously and began scribbling in the notebook. Koi mi eru. That should do it. You'll see why I switched to that in the next episode if I can. Or later on in this episode if I can get the fucking thing to record properly this time. And there, done. Handed over the love note to her. The moment Koimieru's eyes dropped down to the notebook, she instantly froze. Yep. Then her face turned as red as a tomato. What do you think? Surprised? Hmm? No, That's weird. Isn't exactly the reaction I was expecting. I don't know. Just be flattered? Don't tell me she thought I was being serious. Well, this is awkward. By the way, a lot of these episodes probably will be long because, if I remember correctly, there are no transitions in this game from episode to episode. She was serious. This angel is misconstruing the situation rather badly. Look, just calm down first. At this rate, you weren't gonna get anywhere. You said there was just a test, so I wanted to prank you a little, that's all. That's a dick move. But still, he's right, this was just a test. For some reason, she looked oddly disappointed. Sheesh, now I feel like the bad guy here. Yeah. And it's probably close to midnight, so I can use it again in a few hours. Yeah, you said that. Who said it was silly, huh? Hi. I'll be careful next time. By the way, what's my current fatedness with you anyway?
書かれた限りは仕方ありません。確認してみましょうか。
Apparently, she hadn't looked yet. The two of us peered down at the love note.
ラブミエール運命度30。いい人だって感謝しています。困った時はお互い様ってことで。
Well, that's a start.
よかったです。
What?
運命度は高くもなく低くもなく、コメントも無難なものというか、あまりにも悪い結果だとこれからの活動に支障が出るかなって。
What do you mean?
ほら、困った時はお互い様ってコメントに書いてあるじゃないですか。つまり私たちは運命共同体ってことです。これはちょっと恋人っぽすぎるかもしれないですね。恥ずかしいことを言ってしまいました。デベロ？
Yeah. One says, "Teehee," while sticking their tongue out anymore. Are you sure about that?
そうなんですか？
My pulse had risen a little earlier, but it slowed back down as I watched Love Mieru's shocked expression. Too romantic. Give me a break. Honestly, what was I even feeling embarrassed about? I don't know.
それではこれにてテストは終了ということで、どうですか？恋天使の力感じていただけたでしょうか？
Yeah, I guess. She'd shown me firsthand the power of the love note as well as the effectiveness of her Cupid arrows after all. I had no choice but to believe her. Everything she said was true.
では今日はこんなところにしましょうか。本当は漫画を読ませていただきたいところですけど、展開に戻る準備をしないといけないですね。
What? I couldn't help but gasp as Love Mieru placed her hands on the halo above her head. What are you doing?
この天使の輪っか、着脱式なんです。
Detachable?
これを使って展開に戻るんですよ。こうやって輪っかを広げて、中をすり抜けて。
It's not gonna work now, is it? Because she got smited. Love Mieru's explanation began with confidence, but gradually, she began to look more and more puzzled.
あれ、なぜでしょうか。うまく、これでうまくいきません。
Well, you're fucked. What?
どうしましょう。これでは展開に帰れそうにはありません。
Don't ask me. What do you want me to do about it? She wasn't expecting me to offer to let her stay, was she? Well, she did ask that earlier. I kept this up to myself. I didn't want to give her any ideas.
確かにつむぐさんに聞くことじゃないですよね。天使長様に相談してみます。
Yeah. After placing the halo back atop her head, Love Mieru took out her god phone and began calling someone.
どうやら先ほどのイカズチのせいで天使の輪っかが壊れてしまったようです。
Called it. I see. I gathered as much from the snippets of conversation I could overhear. It seemed the result of her being zapped for using her Cupid's arrows. Certainly had looked powerful enough to fry whatever circuitry was in there. Yeah, it did. Surprised she didn't burn to a crisp herself. Still, you don't really have anyone to blame but yourself for that one.
つむぐさんが嫌なことを聞いたからじゃないですか。
She got you there, dude. You asked her. Oh, no, wait. No. She did that of her own accord. My bad. I never asked you to show me how it worked, though.
痛いところを突かれてしまいました。いいところを 見せようとして失敗した私が悪いんですよね。は
Yep. Love Mieru heaved a heavy sigh. So, what's the plan?
あ、何がです？
I mean, what are you gonna do? What did this archangel or whoever tell you? What did this archangel or whoever tell you to do?
ああ、それ聞いちゃいますか。天使の輪っかは自動修復するので、それまでは地上にいるということでした。
I see. Self-repairing, huh?
でもって、ちょうどラブノートの所有者が見つかったところですし、そこに。
Alright, let me stop you right there. This was the absolute worst outcome I could have imagined. Don't finish that thought. You don't need to say it.
どうしてですか？
Because I don't want to hear it. First of all, where do you guys get off deciding that you get to live in my house without even asking me?
もちろん妹さんにはバレないようにしますので、私にはそれができますから。
Look, that's not the problem here. Isn't there anywhere else you can go?
兄さん、お風呂出ましたよ。
Hi! I shouted back in response. I'll be down in a sec, so just leave it for me. Well, you heard her. Gonna need you to out of here quick. Uta's room is on the second floor too, so she's gonna be coming up soon. Uta's room was just across the hall. If you keep talking at the same volume, she's going to think I'm some weirdo who talks to himself. That's the last thing I need. I don't want my imoto thinking I have imaginary friends. Yeah, dude, not at your age.
つまりはつむぐさんは私に寒空の下で一夜を過ごせと言うんですね。ダンボールハウスはとても寒いのに。
Now she was just being melodramatic.
じー。
Oh no, don't give me the damn stare down. Don't give me those abandoned cat eyes, it's not gonna work.
わかりました。それでは二度と私はつむぐさんの前には現れないことにします。
は？
さっき登録されたばかりのライムを即ブロックです。
God damn, she's blackmailing you, dude.
女の子を大切にしない人に恋をする資格はありません。おちっちんも立たなくなっちゃってください。
Now you're threatening me? You're no Tenshi. You're an Akumu. This is blackmail.
どうですか？今晩止めていただけますか？
Ah, fine. Have it your way. I had no choice. I didn't want to be a virgin for the rest of my life. It was then I heard Uta's footsteps coming up the stairs. There's no more time to argue.
やったー！やりましたー！
But only for tonight. Got that? You'll have to think of something else by tomorrow.
わかりました。私は今日だけでも十分です。宣言撤回させてください。つむぐさんはやっぱりとってもいい人です。恋天使の名のもとに全力で恋のお手伝いをさせていただきますから。
He's a bit of a soon. You're a real piece of work, you know that? While I appreciated her help in finding romance, in all honesty, dealing with her was rather tiring. I wanted some alone time, don't we all?
あれ、どこに行かれるんですか？
Said I was gonna take a bath, didn't I? Just read some manga or something in the meantime. Pardon me.
わかりました。
Alright. I'm gonna check something real quick. Alright, recording's still working, thank fuck. Nice bath was just what I needed. Here, I could be alone. Here, I could wash my worries away and come out born anew. I mused poetically to myself as I soaked in the tub.
恋天使の名のもとに全力で恋のお手伝いをさせていただきますから。
Lemietta's face flashed across my mind. How did things turn out like this? Well, basically, like every other visual novel protagonist, you suck at dealing with women. Therefore, you need to find love with help. Oh shit. Sorry, getting distracted there. Angels of Love and Love Notes. Not to mention, will I really be able to find the person of my dreams? If I can't, I'll end up a virgin for the rest of my life. That's the one thing I can't allow to happen. You mean one of the things you can't allow to... but the real problem is her. The one who forced me into this predicament. Angel of Love. Love Mieru. Admittedly, she did have a certain charm. Namely that of a helpless creature you just couldn't leave alone. Still, I had my doubts about her abilities. This ship's already set sail. Too late to turn back now. Naturally, I was talking about my decision to let her stay the night. Speaking of which, do angels even take baths? If she does want to wash up, I'm not sure what I should do. I have to make sure Uta didn't find out. Come to think of it, I also have to find a place for her to sleep. Oh, what a pain. I heaved a large sigh to no one in particular. What? After getting out of the bath, I changed into my pajamas. But when I returned to my room, I found myself at a loss for words. Am I really gonna have to cut this short again? I swear to fucking God. Every fucking... You know what? I'm not stopping. Love Mieta had taken it upon herself to fall asleep on top of my bed without a care in the world. What happened to wanting to read manga? She probably did and fell asleep. That said, I could see a number of books scattered around my pillow, so it was obvious that what had happened. She's clearly fallen asleep reading. She's like a light hugging that rabbit of hers. Love Bunny. Anyway you look at this, it's just so too selfish. You're using my bed without my permission. At this rate, I had nowhere to sleep. Oi! Get up! I tried calling out, but she didn't respond. I said get up! I raised my voice even louder, but still no response. You leave me no choice then. I pinched her cheeks. But all she let out was a cute moan. Oi, if you don't get up, I'm gonna play a prank on you. And by prank, I mean the sexual kind. How's that? You don't want that, do you? Well, yeah, dude, she's not like a light. I don't think she cares. Still no reaction. It didn't seem like she was just pretending to be asleep. You're way too defenseless. You know that? It was hard to believe how easily she passed out on someone else's bed in someone else's home. Was she used to this sort of thing or something? Well, she did say something about living in a cardboard box. Yeah. Oh, that must have been rough. She was used to sleeping outdoors, too. It's no wonder she can fall asleep anywhere. Well, still, she sure is sleeping happily. Must be having a good dream. I guess I would feel kinda bad for waking her up. That said, I obviously wasn't gonna share the bed with her either. Yeah, doesn't look like there'd be a whole lot of room on there. Which means I'll have to sleep using the guest futon I meant for Lubnia to use. It was originally my dad's futon, but I decided to bring it up to my room. It's pretty heavy. Having gone down to the first floor, I grabbed my dad's futon and was about to make my way back upstairs when... Uta.
あれ、兄さん？
Uh-huh. Suddenly, Uta's voice called out to me.
お布団を持ってどうしたんですか？ もしかしてお父さんが帰ってきたなんてことはないですよね。
Of course not.
そうですよね。
An expression of relief spread across her face. Yeah, I would tend to agree with the way that guy is. Fucking lech. Uta held little love for the man who had basically abandoned us. I don't like my father either, so don't worry about it. I knew that all too well, which is why I understood her reaction.
ならどうしてお布団を？こんな時間にお友達が泊まりに来るなんてことはありえませんよね。
Well, I guess you can say that. Nah, I just felt like sleeping on the floor today. Don't you ever get that urge sometimes? You are a terrible liar.
特にないですけど。変な兄さん。
Is it?
わかりました。
Uta suddenly raised her voice. What?
兄さん、占いを見たんですよね。
Your foot... Huh? Yeah, something like that. You're sort of right in a sense. True, I didn't think about that.
どんな占いでした？床で寝たら何が起きるんです？
Uta seemed awfully curious. Like a lot of girls her age, she seemed to have developed an interest in the occult these days. Fortunately, this gave me a good excuse to dodge her question. It's bad luck to tell other people your fortunes, you know. If you do, it won't come true. It's private information.
プライバシー。確かにそうかも。
I wondered if she even understood what I meant. I was just using the same excuse Lumia had used before.
お布団を運ぶの手伝った方がいいですか？
Nah, it's fine, I got it. It's getting late. You should be heading to bed soon.
わかりました。歌はいい子だからもう眠ります。
Head pats for Uta.
兄さん、おやすみなさい。
Hi, oyasumi. Uta went up the stairs and I slowly followed after her, while trying not to bust my ass in the process. That was a close call. Though it might be a bit of a stretch to even say that. In fact, it went about as wrong as it could have. Hey, at least she believed you. I don't know how, but she did. It's all this girl's fault. Unperturbed, Love continued, snoring gently away on my bed. I'd better sleep too. That was probably for the best, so that I didn't get any more weird ideas about my angelic guest. I spread the futon out on the floor. Oyasumi. Oh. Oyasumi. After murmuring goodnight to Love I threw my blanket over her. That should stop her from catching a cold. Though, I don't know if angels ever catch colds in the first place. By the time I turned off the lights and crawled into my futon, it was past 11 p.m. After going to school, then work, then the whole counter of Love Miel, I was feeling pretty damn tired. Drowsiness came upon me immediately. Within moments, I had fallen fast asleep. Two things. Number one, that's a banger. I love that song. And number two, we're not even into the first date scene and I'm gonna have to censor. Fuck. Oof. Sudden impact jolted me awake. Oh, that hurt, damn it. It wasn't just the pain. I could feel something heavy weighing down on me as well. The hell is... Oh. When my eyelids opened, I understood exactly what had happened. I almost forgot about her. How? It was Love Mied. Her sleeping posture must be terrible. By all indications, she had rolled off the bed and fallen onto me. That's what that impact was earlier. On top of that, she was cradling my head. Don't give me that. What do I do? Oi! Wake up. For now, I tried calling out to her. Wake up, Love Mieru. Seems like she was having a rather pleasant dream. Hoi, Yamedo! I'm not an Ichigo! Get off! Stop chewing me! Speaking of fruits, though, I gulped. Before my eyes dangled a peachy pear of opie. Even now, our skin was touching each other. Her body was incredibly soft and warm. I had no doubt her peaches felt equally soft and warm. As if to confirm my suspicion, sweet fragrance seemed to emanate from them as well. Though I hadn't gone as far as to suck on them, I could almost taste them on my... No. What am I thinking? If I make her angry, she might just render me impotent for the rest of my life. As I lay there, torn between instinct and rational judgment...
兄さん、さっき悲鳴が聞こえましたけど。
You just now came upstairs? Jesus. The door to my room opened. It was Uta. Also, I was looking at the credits and they spelled the voice actress's name of Uta wrong. Slightly. Believe it or not, she's the exact same voice actress as Saki from Making Lovers. I don't understand how, because I... Whoa!
兄さん、何をしてるんですか?
Oh, wait, it is. Huh. Okay, then. Oh, that's right. Uta shouldn't be able to see Love Me at it. This had to look very odd to her. Nandemonai! I'm not doing anything. I just practiced my otter impression. Your what?
それも占いなんですか?
Apparently, Uta was still under the impression that this had something to do with last night's conversation. The whole sleeping on the floor because my fortune told me to thing.
変な兄さん。
Ugh. Uta didn't seem to like that.
それより兄さん、もうすぐご飯できるのでリビングまで降りてきてください。
Alright. I'll be down in a bit. With that, she left, closing the door behind her. Although she seemed to buy at that for now. I'd never seen Uta give me such a cold stare before. To think even my Emoto would glare at me like that. Ugh, this is all Love Me Ato's fault. Yawning cutely, Love Me Ato slowly cracked open her eyes. Uh-huh. Eyes fully open now, she jumped up, blinking rapidly. Me? You're the one who fell off the bed and started hugging me. You were mumbling in your sleep, too. Something about me being a giant Ichigo. Yeah. She blushed bright red.
どうやら拙者、ふかふかなベッドで久しぶりにぐっすり寝てしまい、幸せな夢を見ていたようでござるな。本当にかたじけないでござる。
Why are you talking like that? Does she think groveling like some kind of peasant would make me forgive her? Also, not anyone's a lord. Whatever, forget it. This wasn't the time to be chatting around with Love Me Ato. Uta's waiting for me to go downstairs. I'm gonna go eat breakfast.
朝ごはん、私ちょうどお腹が空いてます。
Her eyes sparkled. Looked like she was about to start drooling. Oh. Right.
何ですかその釣れない反応は。いいんですか私が腹ペコで倒れたらあなたは一生チッチンがってつむぐさん何を大きくしてるんですか
Huh? I looked down, finally noticing the conspicuous bulge in my pants. This happens to all guys in the morning. It's normal physiological reaction phenomenon. Yeah, same thing. That was partly true. But it also was true that Love Me Into falling out of bed and hugging me had gotten me rather excited. Anyway, stay Klutzy. More importantly, we were talking about breakfast, right? You obviously can't have you eating in front of Uta since you're invisible to her. It would seem like some kind of paranormal activity. Yeah, definitely would. Uta might even faint from fear. That just caused more problems! After the whole futon thing last night, I shuddered to think of what kind of misunderstandings that would cause. I'll sneak something up for you once I get the chance. Uta will probably leave her seat at some point. I'll use that opportunity to bring some food up. Ichigo. I know you said they were your favorite, but I don't think you're in any position to be making demands, punk. Well, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we don't have any. I don't recall buying any strawberries, and Uta... Chotomate. You might have strawberry jam, though. Love Me's face lit up. First sad, then happy. This girl changed moods at the drop of a hat. Like that one guy in Hot and Cold by Katy Perry. Ah, you really are a piece of work. How many times is he gonna say this? Arigato. Like she said, there's a fresh piece of toast on the table, along with a glass of milk and a small salad for breakfast. Yeah, that's a new one. However, there was only a single portion. Did you already eat? Ugh. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp in the mic. Did you already eat, Uta? Uta left the living room. Soon I heard her footsteps going upstairs. Seemed like she returned to her room. Perfect timing. I turned toward the fridge. Quickly put together a bowl of yogurt with Ichigo Dame. Took less than a minute. Uta usually took about 10 minutes to change, so I still had plenty of time. I jogged up the stairs and went to my room. Naturally, to give Love Me her yogurt with Ichigo Dame. I entered my room. Love Me was sprawled on my bed reading one of my manga. Hadn't left for very long, but this cheeky girl is already making herself at home. Hold up. Gohan. Yeah, with Ichigo Dame. This is good enough, right? It was a bit of a meager breakfast, but hopefully this will be enough to fill her stomach. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, if you see a bunch of random cuts, it's because I'm checking to see if my mic is working in the middle of the episode, because, like I said, the last time I tried to record this entire thing, it ended up being almost 2 hours of something like that. Thank me while you eat. I'm getting back to my Gohan. Returning to the living room, I resumed my meal. While I ate, I watched a bit of TV. This spread my toast with the same strawberry jam I'd added to Love Meal's yogurt. Whatever. It was pretty tasty. I'm not a big fan of strawberry myself. Strawberry anything, really, except for Pocky, which I haven't had in literal years at this point. I'm sure the yogurt was just as delicious, too. I had just finished my meal and brought my dishes to the sink when Uto arrived downstairs, fully dressed.
兄さん、何してたんですか？
I guess you'd heard me going back upstairs earlier. I just went to get my phone. I left it in my room.
そういうことだったんですね。
I didn't normally pay much attention to it, but I suppose my footsteps must echo quite a bit. As long as my sister is around, it looks like it's going to be hard to hide the existence of that pesky roommate of mine after all. I'm gonna get changed. As of switching places with Uta, I headed back up to my room. Again.
つむぐさ
And I returned, Love Mieto was smiling ear to ear.
ん、いちごジャム入りヨーグルト、めちゃくちゃ美味しかったです。強いて言えば、甘酸っぱくて最高のいちごもいくつか入っている方が私好みではあるのですが。
You're pretty shameless, aren't you? Well, yeah, what was your first clue, dude? She's walking around in her underwear in a stranger's bedroom. Anyway, what are you gonna do now?
どうするとは？
I have to go to school in a bit, so...
ああ、学園ですか。学園は恋愛の宝箱。いろいろな女の子たちを物色してきてくださいね。
Browse? The fuck do you think this is, the internet? Questionable choice of words there, Love Mieto.
その間に私は今日一日ここでゆっくりと漫画を。
You're not laying on my bed all day reading.
つまりは床の上に座って読めと？
I'm going to get out of my house. You agreed that you were only staying for one night, remember? Go and find somewhere else to sleep.
つむぐさんは厳しいですね。
Dude, you better watch out. She'll render your little guy useless.
でも私がここから出て行ったら困るんじゃないですか？
Uh-huh.
恋人どころか好きな人もいないつむぐさんには恋天使のサポートが必須かと。
That's why we exchanged contact info, isn't it? If I need you, I'll give you a call.
そんなドライな関係嫌ですよ。
Yeah, well... Besides, I bet you're just saying that so you can keep reading my manga.
それも7割ほどありますが。
Well, at least she's being honest. That's the part where you're supposed to deny it. 70%? Really?
兄さん、まだ準備できてないんですか？
Uta's voice floated up from downstairs.
お弁当、机の上に置いてますので、私、先に出ますね。
Hi! Mata ne! I shouted goodbye as my sister left. That said, I'd better get going soon too. Could you at least step outside for a minute?
なんでですか？
I need to change into my uniform.
なるほど。
In the meantime, put that bowl in the sink for me. Kitchen's downstairs. Uto is gone now, so there should be no problems. I'll let you know once I'm done, so don't come in until I tell you.
わかりました。
Love Meal picked up her empty bowl and left the room. I began changing. Unlike for girls, it was a relatively simple process for guys to get changed, except for me. Because I gotta go through a fucking process. I only needed about 3 minutes. I needed about 5. But that's neither here nor there. Alright, come in now. Love Meal's voice came from a distance. Her footsteps approached and the door opened. She was grinning for some reason. Weird. What were you doing?
誰かのお家にお泊まりするのって初めてだったんです。だからなんだか珍しくて、お家の中を一通り見てきました。お風呂広くていいですね。ピカピカでお掃除も行き届いてて、とっても気持ちよさそうです。
Can't say anyone's complimented my bathroom before. Thanks, I guess? Anyway, I'm heading out now.
はい、お気をつけて。お留守番は私に任せてください。
What are you talking about? I only agreed to let you stay last night because I had no choice. You promised me you'd look for another place to stay today.
と言いつつ実は
Enough. We're leaving. I'll call you after I'm off work, then you can tell me if you found a place.
その時少しだけでいいですから漫画読ませてくれますか？
Yeah, I don't mind lending them to you, but you gotta find somewhere to stay first.
わかりました。約束ですよ、つむぐさん。それでは行ってきます。
She's gonna end up staying at his place anyway, isn't she? Yeah. Later. And up she goes. Love me at a fall flew off into the sky. Wonder if she'll actually find a place. She mentioned something about my tub earlier. Yeah, I guess angels do take baths after all. Speaking of which, she did smell pretty nice when she was hugging me this morning. What am I even thinking about? You better get to school soon or I'll be late. I don't need to worry about her. She's a Tenchi after all. I'm sure she'll manage.
つむぐさんは学園に向かいましたね。
I watched Sumuga-san leave from a nearby rooftop.
しかし困りました。玄関やつむぐさんの部屋の窓はもちろん、うたさんの部屋の窓までしっかりと閉じられています。透明化だけじゃなくて、漫画みたいに壁のすり抜け能力もあればいいのに。天使の力でいつでもどこでも侵入可能みたいな。
Yeah, if only it were that easy. That said, my powers currently can only be used to help Sumuga-san find love anyway. But because of that, it might not be that easy for me to find a place to stay. Still, I'm sure Sumuga-san would let me sleep over again tonight if I begged him hard enough. I'd also be able to read his manga, so I'd be killing two birds with one stone. And frankly, it'd make my job a lot easier too. Call it 3 birds.
それどころかそれを4丁にしてみせます。なので、これからつむぐさんを近くで観察させていただくとしましょう。恋天使として情報収集は大切なことですし、私も学園生活には興味がありますし。
Pulling out my god phone, I pressed the call button.
天使長様、恋天使としての責務を果たす上で一つお願いがあるんですけど。
Okay. Let's see, should I call it here? Yeah, let's do it. I'll call it here. So, Love Meal has been officially kicked out of the house. I don't know how long that's gonna last. And, I found out she likes strawberries. A lot. To the point where she thought Sumugu's head was a strawberry. And also, I gotta do some censoring. Unless side boob and ass crack is okay to show on YouTube. Well, I'll figure that out when I get to it. Anyway, until next time, don't be a dick to your significant other. Angels are maybe people too. And keep on rocking.